really good.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot to it. Just use rose water and oil. That's it.
Why rose water?
I've been using it for like years. I just love it. I like the way it smells. So.
Yeah, this smell like botanical garden.
All right.
All that stuff. Adam and Eve. But you know, rose water is better for the skin.
Yeah, I use it for my skin too.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really good vitamin for the skin.
Mm-hmm. I get it from HEB. It's like $2.
You got the right half for this, baby. When I tell you these coils, now this was 3 or 4 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
3? And what you used the oil I gave you?
Yes.
And I forgot what size were we going for. I forgot.
About medium, small.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. I mean, from the rooter to the toe, that held on. Front, back. You tighten up every night?
Yes. I put a scarf on and I put a turban on top of it.
This was her first visit after getting her lock started, and I love this texture. For everybody that wants to have that good hair, it's these Uganda naps that actually get you started right. They get you started right now. So she went home, she took a 4-hour nap, she woke up and drank some Jesus juice, and she was already budding 3 weeks later. So because you are where you are, I can start palm rolling you immediately.
All right.
Yes, Lord. You work out?
I work out like twice a week, go to the Y. And then usually if on days I'm really sweaty, I have some Dayers witch hazel, and I'll just go over my scalp with like a black towel and do that.
Oh, you play no games. What school did you go to for natural hair?
Nowhere.
You did not.
I just know my hair. I've been with it for a while, and
but
my hair was trying to tell me.
Time.
He was trying to tell me 8 years ago. I had the same style done when I moved to Houston, and it took me forever to get it out. I had it.
This here?
Yeah.
Coils or locking?
It was coils. I just had coils done. And now I'm trying to take them out. I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair does not want to let go of this.
You just got that suck tight, just stubborn hair.
It is. Kung fu naps.
Shut the.
Yeah, they kung fu naps. They don't want to let go.
I'm not playing with you, Ming Chow Dong. This Kung Fu Panda hair. So, what about itching, all of that? Nothing? No. And I see you got some color in here.
It's henna.
Right. That's not a problem. I'm just saying, I'm just noticing. Because you know, now your roots are going to be gray.
I know.
And we can't really just color for a while.
Right.
But
I'm good.
But see, you have the advantage because your hair held so well that we can color, you know, sooner than the average bear.
Okay.
We'll be able to do that because, I mean, I'm sure Chrissy went in with them nails and going. And it busted this scalp down. That child, when she first came out first shampoo, I was like, God damn it, girl. So she gets in there. She plays what we call no games. I like stuff like this. This makes my day. Yes, Lord. Let's see. So we're going to start back here. And this is your bud already.
Oh, wow.
Already. And this is after 3 weeks. So with you, I'm just going to have to just slide it on down. Now, it's going to look different today.
Okay.
It's going to look like spaghetti strings.
All right.
The first time we twisted for coil, we twisted for the beginning, we twisted for, you know, glamour purposes. It looked all pretty Shirley Temple curlish. Today it's going to look stringy because I'm palm rolling it and I'm getting it used to starting to tighten up so that we can get the lock formation started. It can get trained in the position that it's going to be going forward. Being that hair is not meant to be twisted on, we're going to start doing a light twist. As you see, you don't feel much tension there. And I'm clipping it in a place to where as I'm twisting, it's holding everything I twist instead of just focusing on the roots. We're focusing on the entire lock itself so that we can start a great level of progression with that. It's very important for my clients to understand what we're working with, what we're doing, and how we're doing it. Because if she don't know, then I don't know. And if I don't know, who the hell knows? So I tell her what we're doing, what's going on, what's going to happen next, so she can prepare for the future and understand what's going to happen. Because this ugly phase is only for ugly folks. I wish y'all stopped saying that. I'm extremely excited that you went the route that you went as far as, you know, keeping it simple, keeping it light, keeping it clean. It smells great. It feels great. So even though you were using the rose water, which some people I have advised them not to, I can't say that for you because obviously you did it in balance and moderation. You know, they say too much of anything is bad for you. So you did good, dog. And I'm excited to see where your hair is going to be in the next 3 to 4 years. I'm sure it's going to be down your back. Have you had issues with growth or anything like that before?
No. When I went natural, I was in Virginia, and when I moved back to Texas, I think I was natural about 5 years. And it was already down the middle of my back. So, yeah, I never had issues with growth.
So what made you cut it off and go natural?
Well, the first time I was I was going in the military and I was overseas and I had nobody do my hair, so I just had my boyfriend at the time just cut it all off and went from there.
Are you a big sweater?
No, not really. I'm not. I mean, I work out, like I said, 2 times a week, but I sweat a little bit. Usually when I go to the gym, I would put like a handkerchief on cotton to catch all the sweat.
Well, that's good. Because I'm just asking because when I tell you I don't smell anything, I don't smell anything. And a lot of times you can smell a person's life in their hair, especially when they're locking and you're shampooing, you know, once a month at this phase where normally you were shampooing a lot more often.
Right.
I need y'all to understand that if you're going to be out in this world being worldly, and when you come in here and get your hair done, and you sit up under this dryer, and it elevates your soul, I can smell all of the things that you've been out there doing. So if you've been having orgies and everything else, believe me, I smell the tuna fish in the air the moment that heat hits your scalp. So be careful. I ain't no psychic, but I can see your future.
Well, now that the regimen has changed and everything is changing, you start seeing, you know, different things happen and different things changing the scalp. And baby, I have smelled some scalp that smell like these children just played football in Mexico after eating some guacamole and spraying butt juice in their head. And I'd be like, well, Lord, you don't smell that? And they'd be like, no. I'd be like, well, you need to drink some more water or something. Your pH balance is off or something. Because we got to get this scalp clean. That smell will be embedded. And sometimes we can't get it out. And then I got to resort to hair Clorox just to get that smell out. And then it'll come right back.
That's a thing, hair Clorox?
No, child, that's just what I call it. That's just what I call it.
His terminology.
Exactly.
Like carbon combs.
Yes. My combs come from Home Depot. That's the only way I can roll with some of this hair. One girl yesterday snatched the teeth out of my comb, and that comb is so strong. I know I've done over 50 to 100 heads with that comb, and then here she come. One person snatched 4 teeth out in one comb. I was like, Jesus.
Wow.
Your hair, what the hell? What kind of protein your bitch pressing your hair doing in the gym? Shit, Lord. This is so, I love great things like this. I love seeing good news like this because a lot of times, you know, people are watching and they're seeing all kind of stuff and they're just like, oh Lord, I'm scared to get my hair started. Well, today this shows that people don't have to be afraid to get their hair started. They don't have to be afraid to go down this road because 3 weeks ago we started your locks with a comb, the same lock and curl spray, all of the above, and I mean, you're here and this looks amazing. So I'm so happy and so proud of you for doing this and, you know, keeping it right, keeping it tight, and just keeping a simple mind to where you can make it happen. I don't see you having any problems at this point.
Awesome.
That's how the hell I feel. I feel like this is my hair. And I'm going to have some things when I walk out of here. I'm going to swing my neck too. Just man, this is so cool to me. What a way to start the morning off. Just all this positivity.
Yes.
I love that she came in like this. I love that she went home, she tied it up, she sprayed it with a little oil, she did all the little stuff she's supposed to do, and now she's already budding. You gotta go through 3 different phases when you start your locks. Starting them off, budding, and maturing. Once you get to maturing, you're fine, but she is moving so fast because she listened to me. I love it.
So what do you see your locks going in the future?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I don't really have a goal in mind, just healthy hair. And I have 3 children and just want something, you know, healthy and something for them to look up to and want to aspire to one day.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm with that. So you're looking for this not to only be a journey, but a past legacy.
Yes. Most
Hey,
definitely.
girl, you better.
Don't shout now.
This is my bag. Sorry.
Well, it's just, I think about my, I have 2 daughters, and my middle child, she's got hair like mine. And for the longest time, she's like, I want relaxers, and I want my hair straightened. And now she's seeing I'm going back natural, I'm going on this journey. And she's like, well, I want to wear my hair in an afro. So now we transitioned to her. It's been about a year since she's had a perm, so.
That's what's up. How old did you say she was again?
She's 10.
And she's embracing this thing because of leadership. She's embracing it because mommy's doing it. And mommy looks good and feel good. So it makes her want to do it. often talk to a lot of people about leadership and understanding what leadership really is. And leadership is more leading by example than always running your mouth.
That's true.
So sometimes, you know, it's people are paying attention to what you do, not only what you just talk about.
Right.
And if you're just out in these streets wilding, but coming home and want to play Dr. Martin Luther King at home, you're contradicting yourself because people are still watching and seeing what you do on an everyday basis. So I have to watch what I do, watch what I say, watch all of the above, because I have little fellas that look up to me, that want to do business, that want to have a life not only just in hair, but just in life in general. And because of the things they see me do and how they see me, like me be extremely proactive, I started to see them do little stuff. And I praise the hell out of them because I'd be so excited to see young men step out and want to do better and want to have more, man. That makes my day.
Especially if it's the entrepreneurial spirit, we need more of that.
We do, but you know, everybody's not built for that.
I agree.
I know this ain't about having, we kind of jumped the subject right here, but do me a favor, y'all. Tell y'all children to go to work, get a real job, have a career, be somebody tomorrow and stop worrying about who you are today. A lot of these children are not passed down the struggle sense that their parents had. We need to see that in the future. So these folks and our next generation, hell, because I need somebody to wipe my ass when I get old. I don't want no sorry little teenager with teeth missing out the front of their mouth, zits on their nose, and they don't wash their own damn face to do it. Because you ain't going to do me right. Help me, Lord.
Everybody's just on some, you know, hey, they don't understand how you have to step outside of yourself to be a leader. And how sometimes it can be stressful. That's why I say, go on get you a little glass of wine. Use your words wisely, like shit. I don't give a damn what the hell I gotta do with me. Okay, now that you understand we're on the same page, bye.
I had to tell my aunt because she said, Erica, your hair is cute. What you doing? I said, oh, I'm starting a locking journey. She's like, why are you doing that? I said, why are you concerned? If Mr. Barber don't mind and I don't mind, it's really not your concern.
Who is Mr. Barber?
My husband.
Her husband?
My husband.
What a way to shut her ass up.
She was like, oh, I guess you got a point. I know I got a point.
But my question is, why don't we respect each other's, you know, positions in life? If you choose to do something, even if in the future I can see you going astray, that's where leadership comes in again. I'm going to be far enough behind you, but close enough to support you. You know, let you bust your ass, because you're going to have to do it for you. I can't tell you everything.
That's right.
Sometimes I just have to hold your hand and be quiet. So why question that, though? People, especially with lock extensions, people are like, why did she do that? She cheating. Well, what game is she playing?
But it's really not your concern.
It's really not, unless you gave her some money for it. And then if you gave her some money, then you condone what she was doing. So either or, you chose to grow yours and lock yours. She chose to buy hers and lock hers that way. I mean, it is what it is. And I'm not saying it because I'm a stylist. I'm saying it because I don't care. Like, as long as her hair is healthy at the end and the beginning of that day, then okay, boom, we win. We all win. So mind your business. That's how. Just mind your business.
Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
Fresh Prince Bel-Air. Lord. Man. So any questions about this though? Like, do you?
Well, I mean, like I said, for the most part, the only ones, like this one came out a little funky. I tried to fix it and I just gave up.
That's the front. Everybody's front is disrespectful.
It is.
Got an attitude problem.
And that's why all the gray girls in that.
She'll be okay though. We'll give her a good spanking, put her in line with this clip, and she ain't gonna try it not another further. I guarantee you that, because ain't nobody playing with her.
So I know you said earlier about you discourage folks from using rose water. Is it because people buy rose water with other additives in it?
Because water can dehydrate the hair by sitting on the outside of it. Like a plant, when you water the plant, you don't water the leaves, you water the soil. Same thing with your hair. You don't water the hair, you water the skin.
Your hair is not thirsty like Juwantan that you met in the club last night. It don't need a little Aquafina. You need to put that in your spirit. Put it in your mouth, in your soul, so your body can break it down. You understand? It is not thirsty like that little thought that you brought home and gave her a bath before you gave her some booty. Understand what your hair needs and what's going to happen going forward. And it ain't little water on top. It's on the inside.
By drinking it, consuming it, and letting your body break it down and put it where it needs it to go.
I can attest to the water. I purposely increased my water the past 2-3 months, and I've definitely noticed a difference. My skin's a lot better, and I think it's contributing to my hair not feeling as dry.
It will. I'm telling you it will. But putting it on the outside, you ever washed your car and then dry it off? And have water spots?
Yep.
Does the same thing. It just sucks up everything there because it doesn't mix with anything. It dilutes things. but that's just in like a bottle form or whatever. But sitting it on top of something, it will take that water will take over it. It's just what it does naturally. So a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm putting water on my hair. My hair is drinking it. Girl,
You gotta seal that moisture in though.
your hair is not thirsty like that. Give that hair some hydration and moisturization and call it quits. Leave it alone. Jesus be offended. Well, all right, Shrew. I'm gonna palm roll you up, get you on that drive, let you feel some good old heat,
Sure appreciate
and
it.
we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, get on back to work. Boo.
Life.
I know, right?
Welcome.
I know. I know.
So where have you been?
I got a confession.
Uh-huh.
I had an affair. I cheated on you.
Now I gotta be out here taking my bacterial medicine and my pills because my booty went out and cheated on me. And I don't know what she didn't brought me back. I don't even know if she wrapped it up when she did what she had to do. All I know is she left me for an hour. And now she back to me. I know I'm good. I ain't gonna hold that good.
And went to see another loctician.
Oh, okay. So do tell about this experience.
Well, you know, in this economy,
So that's how we're gonna start this out with this disclaimer.
Yeah,
In this economy. Uh-huh.
So of course, you know, sometimes you kind of try to take a little cheaper route out. And so I found someone who was a little bit more reasonable.
Uh-huh.
Might I add, you're not expensive, but so yeah, I was going through a time and I needed to retwist and I wasn't able to come, so I found someone, and the experience was definitely an eye opener.
Do tell.
So the actual session itself was so totally nothing like this. You know, I got my shampoo and it was straight to the chair, no extra, you know, taking care of the hair.
No love.
No love. I need that love. I know that now.
Put your hand on my bosom. Okay, well, cheat on me again. You ain't gonna have no goddamn pussy.
I won't.
I'm just playing.
Don't have no goddamn hair.
Now, see, I ain't see that.
I'm just saying that.
But I'm listening. What happened?
But I did learn that products is everything.
Yes, it
a
is.
person might be able to do some hair, but if they're not doing the right products for your
Integrity.
hair, it will not work.
Preach, sister.
Now I'm about to preach. Because I want you to know how important a product is. It can sit in your spirit. It can sit on your scalp. It can take your hair out farther. But I want you to understand that when you come to the evolution, you will be evolutionized. You will be lifted by the blood. We're going to condition you. We're going to live you. We're going to put a little twist and hold on you to get you some lock in the curl flow. And by the time you leave out, you're going to have an arch in your back because your hair going to be so damn long. So damn long. So damn long.
So I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, okay, you did a good job. Then I get home and I look in the mirror and I go, oh, what is all this white stuff in my hair? So I'm like, okay, well, maybe my hair might be a little wet. It'll dry. It'll go away. Did not go away. So yes, my feelings were hurt and I vowed to never cheat on you again.
It's okay.
I will stay loyal.
See, that's the thing.
This girl is loyal.
When you make me a price, they make you a product.
They do.
Oh, yeah. Come on now.
You hear me? So, hey, that's just how it goes.
So I have a newfound respect and love for you because you care about.
But you know what? I'm not even tripping though. I'm not even tripping because it ain't just me. Because my thing is, I put this out here for everybody to get the information. And it's up to them to want to retain the information so they can have the same outcome, the same success rate, and all of the above, because I am willing to share with any and everybody. But there are people that don't. I really do care about hair. I was telling myself this morning, my job is not just come sit behind this chair and take your money. My job is to come share my heart. I share my feelings. This is why you've seen many videos, I'm cussing folks out because I am extremely offended with the things that have been happening in this world.
Right.
When it comes to us, especially as black people. And the other killing part is, we do it to each other.
We do.
From hair on out, which sucks. So I'm glad you had that experience. Not that I'm glad you got messed up because she didn't mess you over too bad because you was able to redeem yourself.
Yes.
But I'm glad you got to see that experience and understand what and why I do what I do. And that you can trust me and understand that I am here for the greater good and not just for the dollars that you give me. Okay, let's talk about it. You had a fight, you pulling too tight, you got bad products. What happened?
Well, the person that's doing my hair currently, I think it's a product. It makes my head itch, and I googled it. I guess it's called scalp acne. I don't know, but it's always in those same spots.
How big are these bumps?
They're about this big, and it drives me crazy.
Pockets?
Yeah, it drives me crazy. Yeah, and I have to pull the hair out because it gives me a headache. So that's what that's from. And I've kind of always had it, but they don't stay. But ever since I've been kind of locking my hair, they stay, and they kind of got a little more, painful, a little worse.
I used to have these when I was younger, but it was because of, I don't know, like stress or whatever.
Yeah.
But mine eventually stopped coming. Now you say it only happens when you get a retwist though?
Yeah, after a couple
another
weeks.
one back here too.
2 or 3 weeks after a retwist, it's like my hair.
What is she using? Do you know?
I believe the shampoo is called Mental.
Okay. And what about the retwist?
The cream, I'm not sure what the cream is.
Yeah, I think I'd be playing. It's really, really important for you to know what folks are putting in your hair. Know what they're doing with you, to you, and for you. If you don't know, you just sitting down trusting them. That is no good. I keep on display at all times what I'm using, why I'm using, and I am so willing to explain to people what's going on for situations just like this.
How thick is it?
It's very light. It's
very
not
light.
thick. It's not. She gave me a picture of it. I might still have a picture on my phone, but it's not a heavy cream. It's really light. It smells good. But honestly, I don't know the name.
How long have you been seeing this happen?
For the past 3 months.
That's the only time you've seen it happen over the last 3 months.
It gets bad, yeah.
How long has it been going on, period?
In my head, probably about a year.
A year. And this is about when you started locking?
Yes, it got worse. Like I said, the bumps, they'll come and go, but now they come and they're painful.
So you're allergic to something?
And that's what I think. I told her that. I said, hey, the last product you used made me itch. And she said, well, we use something different, so I'm going to go back to what I've been using.
And what happened then?
My head still itch.
I'm going to tell you now. It looks like all of this and this whole section is going to end up falling out if you don't change something.
Yeah.
First thing I would tell you to do is seek a dermatologist immediately, like very soon. Hair is breaking off like crazy and your follicles are closing. And in certain areas, like right here, when it happened, it burnt the scalp here. It's healing here, but when in this spot where it's healing, the follicles have swollen up. Like they look like bumps on top of the skin, and they're white.
Yeah. This doesn't come from my hair. It comes from me pulling it out. My hair's not falling out.
Why are you pulling it out?
Because the bump hurts.
Okay, well, we gotta heal that. You gotta stop pulling it out.
Okay.
Because you're damaging things by doing that.
Now my girl is committing hair suicide. She's pulling out her own hair. Why? Because her and her stylist haven't come to some understanding of what she's doing, why she's doing it, or what's happening to her hair and her scalp. She has to understand that pulling this out is going to make this worse. So now I'm going to comfort her. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to help her understand. Don't pull it out anymore, but let's fix the problem. I understand it's a little painful, but we can make this thing work.
Because in some of these areas, I'm telling you, I don't see your follicle anymore. We could possibly bring things back, but we'll have to see how that's going to work going forward. Now, what made you come here though? What?
She's not twisting my hair neat enough for me. The frizz, I've watched her videos, and you take the frizz and you wrap the frizz around the hair. That's what I want. I want my hair to be neater.
What size are you going for?
This size is probably a little bit skinnier, but
you wanted them thick?
No, I didn't want them too thick. But this, I'm good with this size. It's just when she retwists my hair, she retwists the root.
Why did she two-strand?
Honestly, I think because she couldn't coil my hair because it was so long.
Okay.
I started, my hair was about this long.
Baby, you got some big balls.
Yeah.
You got some big parts. But if you comfortable, we comfortable, we cool. But they big. Well, you have a lot of information back here.
Do you see these Mount Kilimanjaro ass parts? This is why I don't two-strand. Two-strand is the mindset of braiding. Braiding parts are different from coiling parts. If I'm going to think about the progression of your lives, I'm going to understand that this is going to grow into something later on in life as you shed those 2,800 hairs a month. What this two-strand part is worrying about the style and the cosmetic look of it now. I'm not worried about what it looks like now. I'm worried about what it looks like in the future, because that's what really matters. So stop giving these folks these ankle-built, elephant butt, thigh-ass looking parts so that you can understand that in the future, she gonna look retarded.
Yeah, I need you to go to a dermatologist like last night. I'm gonna do a retwist today, and I'm gonna keep really, really light. I'm gonna tell you what I use, just in case the person asks you, well, they're gonna ask you what you've been putting on your scalp. You also need to figure out what she's been putting on there too, so that you can let them know, they can understand what they need to prescribe you and what you need to do. Go to somebody black so that they can understand your skin. I had a client to go to a dermatologist that was white. She told her to wash her hair every day and use water only for her products. No. So we're gonna retwist it lightly. I would say, and I know this is gonna be crazy, but when you get your bumps, stop pulling the hair out. Work through the bump. It may hurt. If you can, be really light with it at that time, but stop pulling the hair out. You're doing more damage when you're pulling the hair out than the bump may be doing to your skin. Okay? Are you hydrated?
I am. I drink a lot of water.
Are you hydrating the hair? I ain't talking about putting no water on your hair either.
No.
You're not putting oil on your hair?
Yeah, I put coconut oil on my hair, yeah.
Okay, let's put something else like an olive, carrot, or jojoba. Coconut oil, once it cools down, it thickens up. That can also be another follicular issue. Okay? How often are you getting a retwist?
Every 4 weeks. This time, this is 6 weeks.
Why'd you wait so long?
Today.
You live in Houston?
I do.
Okay. This person do your hair in Houston?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh. I don't like that.
They do.
Okay, so when you talk to her about this bumping and all of this, what advice did she give you? Did she give you any?
She didn't give me any.
None. No, see a dermatologist. Didn't try to help you understand it. Just kept retwisting it and said bye.
Yeah.
Did she explain to you that you had inflammation back here?
No.
None. Are you sweating a lot?
Yes.
You working out, playing ball?
Working out, yeah.
Working out. Okay, yes. ASAP, like ASAP Rocky, for real, for real.
Stylist, it is really important that you educate your clients as well as yourself. Every day I go home, I sit on my balcony, and I reiterate things into my brain to help me understand what's going on, why it's going on, because I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything, but I definitely want to know a good portion of things that can help myself, help me understand what's going on, and help bridge the gap with my clients and healthy services.
Or you're going to have a really bad case of something.
Like
I can't tell you what it is, because I mean, I'm not that versed into, you know, dermatological aspects, but I know when I see inflammation, and I know when I see that there's an issue going forward. So that's when I'm going to refer you to somebody that does that study.
So when you say inflammation, you mean inflammation of my scalp?
It's like a rash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not an infection, just inflammation. Just means that it's inflamed, it's red, you can see puffiness, you can see discoloration, all of the above. And when she's shampooing you, other than that tea tree, what is she using?
Like the shampoo, you use conditioner, shampoo and conditioner.
What kind of conditioner?
It's peppermint tea tree oil, but it's, I believe,
everything is peppermint.
Yes.
She burning the shit out of here. I understand people using that stuff, but you don't need that all the time. That stuff can be really, really dry. You sure you want parts this big? They big.
If you can make them smaller.
It's too late.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I mean, they're not too thick and they're not too.
They go. How long you been having it?
I started November 2019.
Okay. You still got some time for your locks to progress into more. You're still looking at your starter lock phase. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locks across here. I'm sure I can get at least 9. And that's just for an average size. We're not gonna talk about that because you can't change it. Ain't no point in doing shit about it now.
I mean, my head appears full to me.
It's full, yes. It does appear
that's
full.
all I wanted.
Okay, well then I will shut what I call the whole hell up. You got it. You got it, baby. Do you see what I'm saying when I was saying inflammation now? How you can see from on the edge of their head, the discoloration from the scalp to the skin, and pretty much how it's kind of it's going into a rash form. That's pretty much all you're looking for.
I know she look like a stalker and a lurker in the corner. I know she like one of the people that was just sitting like this. But at the same time, she came from Dallas. She stayed with me for a whole week, and I gave her some education. I gave her some knowledge. I gave her some understanding. I gave her as much as I could from the bottom of my heart, so that she can be a great stylist too. And I'm going to keep her under my wing to make sure in the future that we both can work this thing out together, because even though she came as a student, she can still teach me things in the future. So look out for her. Her name is Lauren.
So if you ever have a client like that, just go to the foundation of what's going on and just assess the situation and do your best to try to change it. A lot of times, like we were reading earlier on that forum, it's just best to see a dermatologist, somebody that's well versed in that aspect, that can give some sound advice for what's going on. All I can figure out is what she's doing to cause it, and what I can do as her stylist or as a stylist to try to help mend it as much as I can. But sometimes, you know, moisturization or just the little things that we have on a professional level may not always cut it. We may need some more things too.